The bell tower's shadow time. Midnight, during a storm. Setting, Saint Magdalene's church in the old village of Black Hollow, a crooked building of blackened stone, long abandoned. Moss creeps up crumbling walls. Lightning cracks illuminate the stained glass, rendering the biblical scenes inside twisted, monstrous. The stone gargoyles, slick with rain, watched silently as Mara pushed open Saint Magdalene's heavy wooden door. Wind howled through gaps in the boards covering the broken windows. A faint smell of mold and candle wax clung to the dank air. Father Lucian stepped inside after her, his flashlight beam wavering. "They say the bell rings by itself on storm nights like this," he murmured, voice thin and tremulous, even though the rope rotted away decades ago. Mara sniffed. "Isn't that why we're here?" The nave was filled with unnatural echoes. Footsteps rang back distorted, as if something huge lurked just beyond the darkness. A flash of lightning revealed the altar, a stone slab veined with crimson stains, old and new. "Look!" Lucian's hands trembled around a faded book clamped to his chest. "This diary, it belonged to the last priest. He described a ritual." She snapped photos, her camera's flash revealing depressions in the pews, as if unseen bodies sat in endless patient rows. Overhead, the bell tower loomed, casting vast, shifting shadows. The first bell tolled. Cold metal shivered through stone. The sound was hungry, too deep for any human bell. Mara spun to Lucian, but he stared at the altar, lips moving soundlessly. "I read the words aloud, just once, to see if they were real," Lucian said, voice raw. "Afterward, I left, tried to forget, but I wake every night to the bell summoning me back." The shadows on the walls flowed as if they were liquid, crawling toward them. In the heart of one shadow, Mara saw eyes, the yellow white of old bones staring. The bell rang again. The diary quivered in Lucian's shaking hands. Mara backed away toward the door, but her feet slipped. Her shoes sank into the ancient stone as if it were mud. Shadow pooled around her ankles, ice cold. "You must not leave before the third toll," Lucian sobbed, "or it will carry you into the tower for good." Mara banged at the door, but it wouldn't budge. The wood grew slick, pulsed, beating against her palm. Lightning split above, and for a heartbeat, Mara glimpsed through the cracked window. Dozens of figures, pale and shifting, staring into the church, faces long and melted. The third bell sounded. Mara screamed. The world tilted, floor and walls collapsed into black. Lucian was gone, so was the altar, the door, everything but the bell's iron song and the weight of unseen eyes. And then, the silence. Nothing but Mara's breath, too loud. She lay on stone, cold forever, and in the oppressive dark above, the bell began to ring again, searching for the next soul brave enough to open Saint Magdalene's door.